All right guys, before we jump into this video, a little bit of a backstory because it's kind of confusing. The day that we shot the reel for the pizza collection that dropped and was very successful, thank you guys for your support. I'd also been working on the Supra and I started jumping into that, but it didn't really fit well for the reel video. So I tabled it and it is combined with the footage of the very first event with the Supra. So you're gonna see a little bit of both. And I want to give a massive thank you again to all you guys that supported the new drop. A lot of cool new products. A lot of people getting entered for a chance to win the Mark IV Supra. And a lot of cool stuff coming your way. Enjoy the video. Had our fun shooting the reel, now into the shop. I am slowly but surely prepping this thing to get it to a more driftable state. Unfortunately, I was not able to get 19-inch tires right away, so I'm gonna adapt to 5x114 and put some 18-inch wheels that I run on other cars in the meantime. Waiting on BCs, it'll look way better once it's lower. But right now, one thing that I am going to do is get rid of the driver's seat because I couldn't find another seat belt and they're annoying to ship because they have like explosives in it. So what I'm going to do, homies over at Titan have a harness bar in stock, so I can put a harness bar in this thing and then steal my sick Recaro from this car, put it in that for the time being since this is down until Johan's back and we can get some oil lines in it. Rather than me screwing around with another seat bracket, that one I know is already fixed in the perfect location. Not a huge guy on running harnesses without a roll cage, but I rather have harnesses than no seatbelt at all. Some of the biggest weight savings from these cars is actually removing the seats. They weigh like 60 pounds a piece. Monsters. Ooh, what do we got in here? Got some tea bags. What are these actually? This is for mold maybe? Soft hands. Food. Yum. Then we know we have water underneath the carpet, so there's that too. Fun Supra. Golden dollar? Holy sh**. Sean, look at this. It's a golden dollar. It's worth like $1. Wow. Fun fact, my dad always sends out golden dollars with his birthday card. He tapes them to the inside of the card. It's like a signature thing. I'm gonna send him this one. Tell him I found it in my Supra. Oh, and tools, Sean. I found tools. You can see this is not a harness bar. This is how loose it is factory. This ain't gonna cut it. Well, we are about to jump into one of my favorite parts of any Mark V Supra build that we've ever done on the channel. And this is our fourth one now. That's kind of freaking ridiculous, I'm not gonna lie. But we are pretty, you know, rinse and repeat. We're doing the same old white and red cars because it's the only thing that I like. Got the Street Hunter kit. We're not going wide body on this thing. I do want to keep it simple for now. So we got the Street Hunter lip and the Street Hunter rear lip. I think I had one of the first ever stock body lips on my old white Supra, and it makes the car. These Supras have like the weirdest, like front is higher than the side skirt and it makes them look all funky. So even though I'm a stock height boy for now, the front lip will help a lot. Also, TJ, your box quality is off the charts. There is no movie magic. I am standing on, not only is this the box that the lip and spoiler came in, it's half open right now, look at that. So it's actually not as rigid as it would be if it was closed. No movie magic. I don't want to bounce up and down because it will hurt a lot if I fall. But TJ, good work, kid. Good work. On today's version of How Much Money Does TJ Hunt Make, we've got an official count of 204 stock body Supra lips. That's real impressive. No sarcasm. 200 of these lips. Your boy was on something when he started designing this stuff. It looks great. I'm excited to put on my car. This will be, I've had quite a few of these hung on my wall. I look at it every day. Nut and bolt suggested for drift track application.
He gave you Home Depot wood screws.
Oh, I understand. So they're suggesting I use something that isn't in the package. I found my first thing to hate on TJ for. No, I'm just kidding. We've got a healthy supply of bolts and nuts, so I kind of want to not use the bolt and nuts just for sake of you know, seeing if I can damage it, but I don't think I will. This stuff, his lips are like rock solid. Now I do have to say, there's absolutely no capping in the statement. I would love to gas my homies up and say that they make the best looking stuff for a specific car, but no cap, I think TJ makes the best looking parts for the Mark V Supra. And I'm actually very happy that his lip covers this piece right here, because if you look on this side, unlike most of the people buying his parts, my Supra's been crashed. And I think it's gonna hide it perfectly. So before I go and unwrap this whole thing, we'll do a little test fit and make sure that even though my car's crashed, it's still going to fit. Pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna cover 90% of the damage on my car. It literally just like clips on. How cool is that? So I think, unlike last time, we kind of struggled. The fitment's so good, I think I can just use a pull jack underneath it in the center, and then I'll hold it up enough to just...
Yeah.
I asked TJ to send me a spare for my, what do you call it? My 4-rotor car. And he's down, but he says he's never seen someone break one because these things are like so solid. You could probably stand on it, hooked up to the car, if I'm being honest, if you do the bolt and nut method. But yeah, this one is not for the wide body, they're different. This is the stock body one. Oh, doctor. Now I'm curious, like I said before, we were one of the first people to have one of these lips, and it didn't come with instructions. So I imagine TJ's probably gotten pretty sick of people calling him up while he's in the middle of his pickleball tournaments, asking him how to install their Street Hunter kit. And it looks
like he still likes people calling him.
We don't have instructions. You know, this is the hard thing, because there's so many good videos on YouTube on how to do something. Maybe I'm an old school type of guy. I like the forum method where I can like scroll through pictures versus having to watch through someone's vlog, going to get coffee, mocking it up on their car, drilling a hole, then talking about all the YouTubers out there, then installing. I mean, it looks pretty self-explanatory, but I think I'm just starting to sound like a crabby old jaded YouTube man.
You realize it has a zip.
The zip wasn't working.
At least you got a cool Street Hunter jet tag.
Because my car's been in a crash, there's a little bit of trimming I need to do. Hi, I have a request to start including instructions with your products. So I received a lip and, sorry, you're playing pickleball right now? That's what's happening? Sir, I can't hear you over all the balls bouncing back and forth. Sir, it's a little confusing because it's the second lip I've installed, not the third. It's the second lip, and I still don't remember. And I called you about both the other ones. So I've fitted the lip, but I don't know where to put the screws. And last time I went through my bumper and was very sad. Whoa! Did you just say take? You just said take the bumper off?
Yeah, we install. The way we do it, you take the bumper off.
The bumper off.
Yes.
Like remove it from the car.
No, leave it like just on by one bolt.
That sounds hard.
He's one being a butthole, not me. You guys think I'm being a butthole? You can't hear how all of your friends are such a shit.
Yeah, you are being kind of a butthole to me.
Dude, wow. He wants to know how to install the front lip.
I just want to do the product justice before I send a self-tapper through my bumper.
No, don't do that. don't do that at all.
Okay, so I got to take the bumper off?
Yes, you have to take the bumper off.
And then what?
Okay, so you take the bumper off, and then you fit the lip underneath the car, and then you can see the mounting holes that is underneath. I'll send you a photo of mine. Like, you could stand on this lip and it's not going to go anywhere.
Yeah, but then how do you put the push pins in the bumper because they're underneath the lip?
The push pins?
Yeah, that connect the bumper to the chassis.
Oh, what are you... I'm sorry, what the are you saying?
There's hardware that would be hidden underneath the lip, and then I wouldn't be able to reinstall the bumper.
No.
Yes.
You're saying there's hardware in the bumper that is...
Yeah, you're missing it on yours because you deleted the tray.
Oh.
Yeah, yours is hidden though.
Dude, you don't even want that stuff.
Maybe I do.
No, you don't.
Okay, so I see that you've cut out all the important components from the car, and you have the lip attached to the bumper.
Oh my God. Whoa, Swiss cheese.
Great, I will say great customer support on the product, but I just wish this was included in the packet. Do you guys have like a on the ground support team that can perform this install for me?
Are you really asking me how to take the front bumper off?
TJ, I don't work on cars.
There's such a There's 4 8s when the hood's open near the headlight. We'll have 2 on each side.
8s?
And there's 5 or 6 10s on the nose of the bumper. Yeah, they are 8s. It's the
5, 10s, 6, 8s. Who do we appreciate? Street Hunter.
I did the YMCA thing. Did I fuck up?
Hey, is marijuana legal in California? Can I say that in YouTube?
Yeah, oh yeah.
You should install in your kit marijuana for all the frustration that your customers are going to have trying to figure out how to install the lip.
It's a very not fun bumper to put a lip on. I will agree with you. Yes. It actually gets 14.
The fitment is great though, I will say, and your box passed the atom standing on it half opened without crumbling vertical test, so Good job on the box.
Thank you. We put a lot of time and effort into that.
I'll send you a photo.
Okay.
Okay, I guess I'll take my bumper off now. Mike, sorry, we're not gonna be able to do anything else today except install front lip.
God.
Oh my god, dude. You have 10 people there working on your cars. They can't take your bumper off?
Y'all see, there's 10 people in here right now. Yep. All right.
Well, they must be on their break.
All right, I'll send you some sick nudes with my new lip.
Oh, is this the plastic thing he's talking about? You don't even need that plastic thing.
TJ, not everyone needs to save as much weight as you to be competitive, okay?
Oh, you're right. I need every ounce I can get.
Hey, I'm trying to make a meme later. I need like a face or like a clip of you going, "Oh, doctor!" Like you're like really impressed by something.
Do it. Do it. This mother.
Dude, it'd be really nice to you, dude.
Do it. Yeah, I'll give you whatever clip you need.
Okay, I'll send a formal request of the 2 clips that I need to make a meme that you'll very much like. That will be totally pro TJ Hunt.
Okay, I bet it's gonna be so pro TJ Hunt. I can't wait.
Yep. Okay, thank you. Love you. Bye. So now I got to take the bumper off, which is that's probably what we didn't do last time and why I sent a self tapper through my bumper. Yeah.
It's all coming back.
Well, at least the fitment's good, and I figured out that I had to trim that little piece, but unfortunately I got to rip this thing off. I guess I got to take the front wheels off anyway. My 50114 adapter should be here in a minute. Let's pull this off. TJ doesn't have this on his car. I need to text TJ a photo of myself flipping them off. We obviously have our massive array from bolts and nuts, but perfect time to plug the LZMFG drift kit. We'll be able to use quite a bit of hardware from this in order to install our new Street Hunter lip. Flange bolts, flange nuts, we got what you need. I bet we could get away with using these factory clips,
Probably.
but we're going to bolt and nut because it's a track application. Now I gotta pre-drill the holes on that bit. A little bit more involved than I was anticipating to get all the hardware in and take the bumper off, but it's good and it's definitely strong. I may have accidentally let the bumper yeet itself off the table onto the ground and it survived. It actually landed right on the lip and it's not even cracked or damaged, so good job on the rigidity, TJ. I'm gonna take some logs because I had some throttle closures the last time I drove it. Jordan will look at that and see if there's anything he can do. Other improvements, I have 18s on the car now with tire setup that I'm a bit more familiar with. G2s in the rear and NT05s in the front. I'm gonna see how that feels. It's 18s, the car looks kind of doofy, but I'm hoping I can get a set of BCs tomorrow and then I can lower the car, make it look good, and get the alignment really dialed in. This is the only car that I have. It's got MHD on it with Jordan's tune. So I'm gonna get a log for him just to see if it is closing the throttle at all. All I have to do is hit start log on my phone, and that's gonna log every single parameter that the ECU has. And I'll be able to see what's going on, if it's me or trans stuff, or if it's just the car that's closing throttle. Worked.
Hey, I love how like I don't gotta think about the engine at all. Just know old Toyota 2020,
Everything's good.
2022.
Since I'm angle limited on this car, that just tells me that I either need to air the fronts up or I need to add more grip to the rear by airing down. That way I can get the front to slip when I throw big angles, since I don't actually have the angle to catch me. Called up TJ Hunt's personal plastic surgeon, and I got the TJ Hunt lip job right here, baby. In the past, I never had this actually, and I owned a lot of Supras. I have the big TJ Hunt lip job on the other Supra, but that was more like a wing lip. This is more of like a lip. I pulled this out off camera because I was excited to see kind of how it was gonna fit. And I have to say, I don't think I've ever owned a lip for a car that fits this well. I kid you not. Like no bending, no flexing. I've installed OE BMW lips, and even those ones have a little bit of flexing to fit in place. There's just like caps on, no cap. You feel me?
No cap.
No cap. So I'll get some of his forehead grease off of this. You can see he definitely was rubbing it on this one.
He's really trying.
And throw some, I'm probably not gonna even use that much double-sided tape. I was thinking about self-tapping this in the trunk, but nah. I see residue. Like, I wonder if someone actually had a TJ Hunt lip on this before and then took it off when they crashed their car twice. Yeah, dude, there's like adhesive here, like old adhesive still.
I can see it. It's hard on camera, but...
So this car's already had a lip job, and we're just giving it another one. Dang, that's really funny. It definitely had a TJ Hunt lip job. I'm getting all the forehead grease out of the paint.
TJ touched the car too?
Yeah, definitely this car. He's touched with his forehead. See, I can talk because I got a greasy forehead, but if my was dry, I wouldn't be able to talk about my boy. I was actually going to put this 300 banner on the car. You don't think I should? Yeah, I was trying to support my boy. I think it's so cool that one of my friends is making really nice parts for a really nice car. This is where it all goes well or it all goes wrong. One TJ Hunt lip job. Nope. 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 Wow. Nope. 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 Come back. Come back.
Adam.
We're all right. Spot me, Sean. I just gotta make sure I'm at the same distance on both sides. Nope. 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 I don't want to be any part of this. 2 fingers on. Of course. 2 fingers on. Oh my God, he went for it. Holy Toledo. Fitment is sick, doctor. Game crazy. Sometimes he said some funny shit.
Damn, look at that.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't like how it looked in photos, but in real life, it looks sick.
Yeah, I dig that.
I like it. So I think the big Street Hunter wing looks better on the wide body Supra. Like it kind of like fits the aggressiveness. With this on like a stock body one, this car will have a little bit more of a, you know, like this one's like a, and that one's like a.
I guess.
Big analogy, guy.
Sounds like
Kind of hard with all
Big
the black
physical
Bro,
analogy,
this
guy.
bitch finna look super hard. What's up? Slam this on some BCs, you feel me? So listen, we got BCs for it, but I wasn't able to get arms for it in time. And I can barely get the camber out at stock height, and I know if I lower it, it'll look better, but I'll end up probably having like 2 to 3 degrees of camber where I want it, and I'll just eat through tires super fast. So it's gonna stay stock height for now, but it's kind of a testament that the stock suspension on these cars isn't really that bad because it actually drifts sick. Taking the Supra to its first event, OSW Spring Bake Bash, is this weekend. Wasn't able to make it out on Friday because I had a really busy day at the compound. But I'm coming out on Saturday. It's supposed to rain later. Gonna have some fun, and oof, conveniently enough, I'm actually street tuning on the way to the track. I shouldn't say street tuning, street logging. We're still trying to make the GCU control the trans better and better. I was pretty happy with how it was at the compound, but there are a few areas where we could tighten up the shifts and we could keep it in boost a little bit better. So the guys are remoting in right now and tweaking some things so I can hopefully keep getting this car to drive better and better and better. But even as it was, it's still so good that like, I feel like I'm starting to get greedy, but I just know that they can have this thing so dialed, and I love the challenge of me asking these little questions like, oh, can we make this a little tighter? Can we make this a little better? Rather than being an annoying customer, I'm actually helping develop something cool. So it definitely excites me. Vibes are great out here. It's been a while since I've been out at OSW. Taylor's out here with F80, Ginger's out here with his Z, Booth's out here with his 15, and I just picked up some Catalina's coffee. Look at this, I am spoiled. I got a nice latte and a Cuban roll at the drift track. I miss this place, it's been too long. I'm stoked that for once I finally have an open weekend where I can come out here and just drive with the boys. First lap out, we're lining right up behind Taylor. Look at us with our new BMWs at the track. All right, we got the helmet camera, but I don't have a mic. Hopefully the interior is quiet enough where you guys can hear me. I made a few changes with the HTG guys where it should hold power on shifts better. I imagine I'll probably start in third, go down to second, back up to third, and leave it there. But there's one more corner on this track that I haven't driven before, so I'm kind of curious how it's gonna feel. It's not perfect, but it works. First tandem with Taylor. Let's go, baby. I will say it wasn't really a planned thing. I hit you up, I think it was like yesterday. I was like, Taylor, you going to Spring Break Bash? And I was so pumped that you brought this thing out here.
Dude, it's perfect. They're literally like, this and the Supra are kind of the same concept. It's like we went from Z's, and then we're like, I want a seat time car that makes more power. I don't know if that was your logic, that was my logic. And then here we are.
It's just cool to have like a new, nicer car. These are still at their infancy of like popularity.
Right.
What is there, like maybe 3 or 4 like really like tried and true ones? And I've kind of built the Supra as a benchmark comparison to this.
Right.
So like out of curiosity, how much do you think you have like into this roughly if you were to pay retail for everything? Because I know you get
Like 42 or 44.
So I think for like sake of a realistic comparison, the Supra is probably similar, maybe 5 to 10 grand cheaper. But But
it was a non-wrecked car. If I had waited and found a wrecked car, I probably could have got the car for a little less.
okay.
But it's ironic because my other one was wrecked and this one's not. But this is a drift car. It's kind of silly, but it was just what I could find in a time crunch.
For all intents and purposes too, I've driven an F80. I think at least Jordan's, well, I think I drove Jordan's and Duarte's. They're really good. The Supra's not there yet. I think the biggest thing that I'm missing that we were just talking about is you have some cooling mods that I think would help me with high ATs.
Yeah, I think having a good intercore setup and a heat exchanger is like, especially here in Florida.
Yep.
But I mean, we're both showing AC on in grid. Like, it's just so good. I can't describe. And it's so chill in drift. Like, I don't know how it feels in your car, but in this thing, it's like a Sunday drive.
Yep.
Like, it's not trying to kill you. It's not loud. It's just like la-di-da. It's so relaxed. Like, I can't describe it. It's just so different than driving like a track car, you know?
You realize we are those guys right now. We're the YouTubers that showed up to the track in like non-drift cars, sitting with our windows up.
I had that thought in grid. Like, we're the YouTubers with the fancy, newer sports cars. But it's okay. I mean, I'm good with it.
What tires are you running on this thing?
265 Nitto G2s, Santee 555. Dang, these tires last forever, dude.
I looked at mine. I've never seen it before. I still have the things on the sidewall that make them look brand new. So the G2 is like one of my favorite seat time tires. I feel like there's just enough feedback and grip, but they're also loose enough that it's not like you're trying to just like run people over.
Yep.
And like having two cars on G2s is like some of the most fun driving I've ever had.
It's so perfect. Like, our cars are very well matched. How much, like, what do the Supras weigh?
So I think stock, I have like 200 pounds lighter than you. I think I'm like 32 stock.
Okay.
My car, pulling the seats out, the exhaust, lighter battery, I'm probably like a little over 3,000.
Okay, so I'm probably about 400 or 500 pounds heavier than, because I got stock seats, like, stock seats.
Damn, it's so nice. So my logic with the Supra was also a weight thing, right?
Yeah.
This car is a bit heavier. When you have a heavier tire, you need more power, you consume more tire.
You consume more tire. That's the biggest thing. That's the one. That was my one gripe with this car, was knowing that it's heavy. But I will say it didn't do that bad on Drift Week. Like, compared to other cars, like, the tires lasted really well.
Yep. So, no, that's cool. I'm stoked that we got to do some laps together. I'm sure we'll get many more, and we're just getting started. That was first session out. I pulled up behind Taylor. I was like, yo, you good? I was like, we did it.
Dude, it's literally feels like the Z days, but like luxury, and like, it's like the we made it Z days.
Yeah.
You know?
Hell yeah.
So good.
That was so fun. We're back following Ginge now in the rain. How's this thing gonna do? I got the AC on. Should probably turn it off, but I like to have it because it defogs the light. Ooh, it's slick. Really in second gear. A lot of clutch work in the rain. I've got Sean behind me too, so I need to be smart about the movements.
caster jack is actually helping a lot right now. So what it does is that big angle, it loads up the rear of the car. Wow, I'm very impressed. Well, John might have just hit me. Weird. It felt like my my throttle got stuck there for a second, but I don't think it did. I might have just been like resting my foot on the clutch a little bit too much. Huh. Interesting. We had our first little uh-oh, and Sean's about to come talk to me. I don't know the story. We were driving in the rain, which is always a recipe for disaster. I felt a little boop on my quarter. I don't know if Matt maybe hit him and he bounced into me, but we're about to hear his side of the story before we see the damage.
Yo, the Supras are tough, don't worry. No damage.
So what happened?
Supras are slow, especially in the rain.
I mean, I wasn't trying to fly off track, but you had me to slow you down, huh?
Yes, thanks.
So Ginger didn't hit you, that was just all you?
Yeah.
Can you show the damage?
Yeah, it's not bad at all. We need an out of car clip to show who's at fault, because it might be him. Damage, that shit ain't even damage. I'm gonna buff it right out. No one's ever gonna know.
What is it? What'd you hit?
Literally a scratch.
That's it?
Yeah.
Bro, it felt like a big boom.
No, it did. It was bad.
How's this thing?
So like, can't tell in my car, of course.
Let me put this out there that like, I don't really care that much about keeping this thing nice. I said at the beginning that everyone that I drove with is like, look, if you crash in the car, I'm not gonna be mad. Like, I want to drive and have fun. Don't intentionally try to ram into me because like headlights, doors are a bit more expensive than like an S chassis. But maybe not an S15 actually, how funny is that? I bet S15 doors are more expensive than A90 Supra doors at some point.
Probably.
What we've been paying for the S15 doors, are like $1,000 now, are they more than that?
For both.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
But no, you know,
Did you hit me?
Dude, my car was so slow. Like, I couldn't even do anything.
I literally was like, why are you so slow?
I don't know. So the weirdest thing is his car sounds just like this from the inside. So there was a point where I thought my throttle got stuck, but I was actually just hearing your car. This is so quiet, I can't hear it. I'm like looking at my gas pedal, I'm like, oh, the throttle, but it's still making noise.
That's great.
Yeah, this actually worked really good. I think I'm gonna fix the issue to where now when it's dry out, I can like be in third, because it wasn't doing the weird hesitation.
Sick.
Yeah.
You've been adjusting it still?
Yeah, the cool thing is like, look how much it caster jacks when I turn the wheel. I don't know if you can see from the outside. Oh yeah. That helps a lot in the rain, so when I get a big angle, it just loads the rear up. After turning a lot of laps, my main consensus and biggest update is A, the car works super well. Transmission-wise, it works fantastically. I'm able to do all the things I need to with the clutch and the car. The only issue that I'm fighting right now, there's almost like a ECU limitation on the right-hand sweeper where I can't floor the car in third. It like hits like a weird limiter and kind of goes and doesn't even get anywhere near red line, so I'm losing wheel speed and I kind of have to drive shallow or have some weird stuff. I think it'll be something related to like DSC or stability that Jordan will be able to code out, but if that's the only issue, we're looking good. And mind you too, this tire is the tire that I've been using all day. Look at how much life is still left. A very tiny bit of sidewall wear, but this is a 275/40 18 G2, and I've driven all day on it, and it still looks like that. Pretty sick.
Oh, hell no!
To wrap this thing up, I'm super proud of how the Supra did. Definitely a little bit of refinement to figure out what's going on with that third gear hesitation. Jordan's gonna get on with me and help code out some of the stock modules that are missing on the car. It could be something there that is causing some sort of power or torque limitation. So hopefully we can get that figured out. But more than anything, it was so great to be back at Orlando Speed World, the track where I grew up and learned how to drift and have so many memories at. Driving with Ginge, driving with Taylor, and have a good old time. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you soon.